Hey guys, it's me, Dr. Barto. I wanted to check in and do a quick video. I'm going to attempt to do this. It's been something I've been wanting to do for a long time, but if you know much about me, I tend to be a very analytical person. I come up with an idea and I feel like I have to think it all through, everything. And what happens a lot of times is I tend to talk myself out of it, come up with a reason why not to instead of all of the reasons that I just should. And so I reconnected with one of the girls I went to chiropractic college, and she's doing exactly what I want to do. She's coaching people and she's taken her business online. Which is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I've just been dragging my feet about it. So when I found her, she really inspired me to. Sometimes we just have to stop thinking and we just need to do it. Case in point, we've joined the Y. Exercise and scheduling that down isn't something that I'm always really great at it. I feel like you probably know. Everybody has something that they know they should do and they just don't quite get it in the way that they should. And exercise was one of those things for me. And so we had joined the Y, and I don't work on Tuesday mornings. I don't work on Tuesday mornings, but so I decided, like, I'm going to go to the Y. And there's some classes going on. There's a spinning class, and then there's a sculpting class after. And I love it because I can show up and somebody else just tells me what to do. But for whatever reason, for like the last month, I just haven't been making it there. I really enjoy it. I just haven't been making it there. There were excuses. That's all they were, excuses. I started seeing a patient at my house, and in my head I was like, oh, this seems like a lot to go to the Y and get those 2 classes in, get home, have about 10 minutes to rush to get ready for her, and then after I'm done with her, I have a little bit of time to get ready for my coaching call. And it just, like, it boggled my mind, and then I would just not go to the, I stopped doing something that I needed to do for myself. So today I was just like, no excuses, I'm going to do it. So I showed up and I'm checking my email before the class starts. I'm on the bike and I listened to some podcasts, some other the guys I went to school with, he does a podcast and it's great, Super Parent Syndrome. And so I'm listening to that and I'm checking my email and I see that the patient, for the second week in the row, the one that I stopped going to the gym for because I was worried about her, she canceled, and for the second week in a row. And so it's one of those things, it's like, well, you can't put your life on hold for somebody else. You need to prioritize, look at your calendar, and your calendar is going to be a direct reflection of what is really important to you. Do you schedule the time to plan healthy meals? Do you schedule the time to cook those healthy meals? Do you schedule the time to go to the gym, to do your meditation, to do whatever it is that your self-care needs? Do you schedule that time? Do you schedule the time to be really focused and present with your kids? We need to. We talk a lot about we need to do these kinds of things, and at some point you just need to do it. You need to schedule it so that you commit to it and then protect it, and then just do it. Stop thinking about all of the other reasons why, and then from then on, just, it's slipping and checking. The patient that canceled on me 2 weeks in a row, it's fine. Stuff happens. I have other patients and, life happens. Parents die. You find out your husbands are abusive or whatever. And sometimes you have to take a step back, regather yourself, and get it back together and then jump back in. Just do it. Stop thinking about the reasons why. Stop thinking about the reasons too. They're bigger than you. I try to help my people understand. You don't come to me and get adjusted so that you feel better. You really don't. It's not about that at all. It's really about living your life. It's about being your best so that you can give your best. Think of all of the people that depend on you. I have a whole office full of wonderful patients, and if I'm not my best, I can't help them be their best. I've got 2 car seats in the back of this car. They're everything. If I'm not my best, I can't give my best to them. And then how are they going to be their best? There's nothing more important to a parent than their children being their absolute best. So when it comes down to it, you know what you should have to do. You know what you have to do. It's not what you should have to do. You know what you have to do. Just do it. Nike, just do it. Get it done. And you feel so much better. Get addicted to that high of just doing it. It feels so good. So for today, just think about the things that you need to do for a little bit. Just think about them for a little bit, and then just do it. Get rid of the excuses and just do it.